It's my very rare 1963 Studebaker Avanti R2. It comes with a Paxton supercharger stock. This was one of the fastest cars in '63. Andy Granatelli and Paxton put this on Daytona or Bonneville, and they set 29 land speed records with this car. It was called the Gentile Corvette. It's an all fiberglass body, very lightweight. I was down in Florida on vacation, and I got done with Bumble and Tinder, so I started looking at cars, and I found this, and I went to look at it, and I can't just look at it, so I looked at it, drove it, and then I had it shipped back to Henderson. It's a one-family car. It was in they bought it brand new. The father died, passed it down to the children, and then they finally got tired of it, put it up for sale, and I grabbed it immediately because I knew exactly what it was. Raymond Loewy, if you know anything about industrial design, he was the designer of the car. He also did the Coke bottle. He did the Greyhound Superliner. He did a whole bunch of things. This car was designed in 2 months in Palm Springs, and it was a Hail Mary attempt to save Studebaker. They had merged with Packard, and they were failing. And this car is very avant-garde, way ahead of its time. They built it in '63 and '64. When the company folded, a bunch of the dealers got together and they bought the molds and they built the Avanti 2, which was a General Motors drivetrain. But this is a real Studebaker 289, not a Ford, but a Studebaker 289. Same displacement, but different bore and stroke. I don't know what the blower puts out. I know the horsepower is about 300. Yes, well, it came automatic or 4-speed. This one has power windows. So you could get a supercharger in an R2 or air conditioning in an R1, but you couldn't have both because there wasn't enough room under the hood. I'm going to have it buffed out and detailed, and I'm going to submit it for the Concours d'Elegance at the Wynn in November. So keep your fingers crossed. I want to put this car on the field. I changed the wheels and tires. I'm going to buff the paint out. You know, you're only original once, so I want to wet sand it and buff it out and bring the sheen back up. And then I'm just going to drive it. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's a head turner. I got to tell you, nobody knows what it is, and I get thumbs up all the time. So if you want to come see me, I'm here Saturday mornings. This is Chamber of Commerce weather here in Henderson. Cars and coffee. This is one thing you don't want to miss on a Saturday morning.